There was once a period when they laughed at you. They ridiculed your ambitions, belittled your abilities, and dismissed the strength within you. But today, something is no longer the same. The balance has shifted. Their laughter has faded into quiet stares and uneasy whispers. Those who once mocked you no longer find it funny. They watch you now, some with regret, as you evolve into someone far beyond their imagination. This change didn't occur instantly. It was born through endurance, persistence, and deep self-awareness. And as they look at you now, they finally realize the joke was never at your expense, it was always on them. People often mock what they cannot comprehend. Mockery, at its root, is a shield. It's how they protect themselves from truths too heavy to face. When they made fun of you, it was never truly about you, it was about their own reflections. Their laughter revealed their insecurities, their fears, and their inability to grasp your greatness. They laughed not because you were wrong, but because you made them uncomfortable. Your individuality, your quiet determination, your vision of something bigger, it unsettled them. They attacked what they didn't understand, because somewhere deep within, they saw in you what they could never uncover in themselves. Their laughter was not born from strength, it was born from fear disguised as amusement. But then, something within you changed. The shift began when you understood your own value. You discovered that their opinions, their mockery, their judgments, none of it mattered. They could not define who you are. What defined you was your journey, your ability to rise, to grow, and to triumph without seeking revenge. Their doubt became your driving force. With each step you took, you revealed the truth about their criticism, it was hollow, baseless, and rooted in their own limitations. Now, they are forced to confront themselves. Your evolution mirrors their shortcomings. They witness your strength, your achievements, your growth, and it forces them to question their own choices. Some feel remorse, others jealousy, but all of them feel something. Because your transformation is undeniable proof of perseverance and faith. They cannot laugh anymore, your reality speaks louder than any insult they ever voiced. Your climb was never effortless. It took patience, inner strength, and courage to rise above their mockery. Sometimes it hurt, to be misunderstood and judged, but you eventually recognized their actions for what they were, reflections of their battles. They laughed because they couldn't face their own pain. Instead of breaking under their negativity, you turned it into energy. You built endurance. You transformed their ridicule into momentum, proving to yourself that their words carried no weight. What mattered was your purpose, your persistence, your refusal to give up. Through it all, you uncovered profound truths about humanity and cruelty. You learned that their mockery was never about your worth, it was about their wounds. Their laughter came not from honesty, but from insecurity and unresolved pain. When people cannot handle their inner conflicts, they project them outward. The shallow often attack what they can see, your appearance, your choices, your uniqueness, because they lack the insight to see deeper. Instead of recognizing your purpose, they focused on what they could criticize. They could not see your strength because their own fear blinded them. In time, it became evident that their laughter said more about them than about you. Their mockery was merely an attempt to hide their fragility by targeting someone they thought was weaker. What they didn't realize is that their attacks didn't destroy you, they shaped you. Every cruel word, every arrogant chuckle gave you another reason to grow stronger. Their judgments could never compare to the depth of resilience and strength you built. Now that your success shines visibly, they are left facing a truth they can't deny. Your growth has forced them to face the parts of themselves they tried to hide. The reality they ignored has become impossible to escape. As you rise, their blindness stands exposed. Their laughter, born from insecurity, never reduced your worth, it magnified it. Their mockery became the very force that revealed your endurance and their own emptiness. Your accomplishments now speak louder than any explanation ever could. Every milestone you reach, every obstacle you overcome, every transformation you embody stands as proof of your faith and hard work. You no longer need to justify yourself or crave validation from those who once doubted you. Your life itself is an answer to every insult, every dismissal, and every false judgment you endured. It isn't just success, it's a testament to resilience, evidence that believing in yourself was always enough. The same people who doubted you now hide admiration behind their envy. Some may try to shift their tone, offering fake compliments or half-hearted praise, to mask their past behavior. But you see through their disguise. You know their sudden politeness isn't genuine support, it's discomfort at seeing your rise. They misjudged you, and now your progress exposes their blindness. Your victory reminds them that your purpose was never to prove them wrong, it was to prove yourself right. Their once loud opinions are now meaningless against the undeniable truth of your growth. Every step you've taken stands as proof of determination and trust in your path. Your transformation declares that other people's opinions never defined you. It shows that success is the most powerful response to doubt, not out of revenge, but as affirmation of your truth. You turned criticism into fuel, doubt into conviction, and setbacks into stepping stones toward greatness. The laughter that once echoed in your mind has lost all meaning. Your attention is no longer drawn to those who mocked you but to the path you continue to build. You have constructed a foundation of confidence, persistence, and inner peace that no negativity can shake. Each move forward proves your strength to rise through adversity, stay anchored in authenticity, and grow beyond every limitation. Their laughter, once piercing, has become nothing but a faint echo of the past. On this path, you have learned a priceless lesson. The weight of others' opinions depends on how much power you give them. Those who once mocked or doubted you hold no influence over your destiny anymore. They could not stop you then, and they certainly cannot touch you now. Your expansion has rendered their negativity irrelevant, a faint background hum drowned by the sound of your progress. You've turned their mockery into momentum and their disbelief into proof of your strength. Ultimately, the only thing that matters is your journey, not their commentary. The people who underestimated you were never truly important. What matters are those who see your worth, believe in your vision, and celebrate your wins with sincerity. As you continue ascending, let their laughter remain a distant memory of a time when they didn't see your light. It isn't a sound of pain, it's the reminder of how far you've come and how much further you're destined to go. If you've ever felt belittled, mocked, or misunderstood, remember this: you are not alone. Your story belongs to you, and your achievements will one day speak for themselves. Keep moving. Keep growing. Never allow their laughter to define your worth. Let this truth anchor you: no matter what happens, you will continue to rise. The chosen ones hold an exceptional gift, the capacity to detect patterns that most people never notice. This gift is more than observation, it's a profound comprehension of the sequences and rhythms woven into human behavior. Their heightened awareness lets them perceive the smallest shifts and subtleties in daily interactions, giving them an almost uncanny ability to read both people and situations. This perception is not simply a natural talent, it's a refined skill, strengthened and sharpened over years of reflection, awareness, and experience. Because of this sharpened ability to read patterns, the chosen ones often predict what lies ahead with extraordinary precision. Their foresight is not based on luck or random guessing, it's the result of careful analysis of habits, motivations, and behavioral patterns. By discerning intentions, they can anticipate reactions and events, allowing them to maneuver life's challenges with strategy and foresight. To them, life resembles a complex game of chess. They anticipate every move, planning several steps in advance, giving them an advantage few can match. This remarkable gift reshapes how the chosen ones experience the world. They move through life with purpose and clarity, capable of handling intricate challenges with ease. Their ability to anticipate and influence outcomes grants them a sense of control that empowers their presence. It becomes the cornerstone of their success, enabling them to inspire, lead, and make decisions that often appear ahead of their era. Their mastery of pattern awareness not only enriches their own existence but also benefits others, offering guidance, insight, and wisdom drawn from deep perception. The chosen ones also carry a natural energy that changes any environment they enter, as though they can alter the atmosphere itself. When they step into a room, something shifts, a stillness or current of power ripples through the air. This isn't coincidence. It's a reflection of their commanding presence and the mystery surrounding them. Their unpredictable essence leaves others intrigued, unsure of their next move, making them figures both fascinating and difficult to fully understand. Their unpredictability stems from their extraordinary adaptability. They are never stagnant, constantly evolving, adjusting, and reshaping themselves to match their surroundings. This fluidity is not just for survival, it is a deliberate tool of influence. It keeps others uncertain, unable to anticipate their actions or intentions. This keeps allies attentive and opponents uneasy, amplifying their impact. Whether in leadership, strategy, or personal connection, this adaptability makes them both respected and quietly feared. Such an enigmatic energy naturally positions the chosen ones as powerful leaders and formidable challengers. Their mystery commands attention wherever they go, be it in the workplace, within social circles, or personal dynamics. Their depth and unpredictability make them magnetic, people are drawn to them without knowing why. In moments of conflict, their ability to shift tactics effortlessly leaves adversaries unbalanced, reaffirming their dominance and control in any environment. The intuition of the chosen ones borders on the supernatural. It feels almost otherworldly, an instinctive awareness that reads the unspoken and perceives the unseen. This sensitivity isn't limited to physical cues, it stretches into the emotional and psychological dimensions of those around them. They can sense mood changes, detect deception, and interpret silence itself. This insight is one of their most valuable gifts, allowing them to act with both empathy and precision. Through this intuition, the chosen ones excel in social settings that would overwhelm others. They read every micro-expression, every hesitation in tone, every flicker of emotion. They perceive the feelings and needs others hide, even those unknown to themselves. This awareness allows them to form deep, transformative connections that influence and guide those around them. This elevated sensitivity shapes every interaction they have. They move through life as mediators, mentors, and quiet observers, able to understand people on levels that defy logic. Their ability to read emotional undercurrents makes them invaluable in both personal and professional spaces. Their grasp of human nature earns them reverence, trust, and influence wherever they go. While most people shrink in the presence of fear, the chosen ones use fear as fuel. They harness it as energy rather than letting it control them. Their calmness in the face of fear radiates outward, often forcing others to confront their own insecurities simply by being near them. This mirror effect is involuntary, others cannot help but see their own doubts reflected through the steadiness of the chosen ones. In a world that glorifies noise and haste, the chosen ones wield silence as their weapon. Their quiet is never empty, it carries intention and weight. Within that stillness, they watch, absorb, and prepare. Their calm unsettles those addicted to constant motion, allowing them to set the rhythm of every exchange and gather insights that others miss amid their chaos. Another quality that defines the chosen ones is their profound absence of ego. This is not humility in the ordinary sense, it is freedom from the need for validation, recognition, or superiority. They are not driven by comparison or by the urge to prove themselves. This liberation from ego allows them to operate on a higher plane, one unreachable to those trapped by vanity. Their focus lies solely on what is right and necessary, not on applause or reward. This ego-free existence shapes how they interact with the world. Without the compulsion to be admired or praised, they move through life with an effortless grace that feels almost untouchable. This detachment from self-importance strengthens their influence. They make choices with clarity and precision, unswayed by pride or insecurity. Those accustomed to ego-driven behavior find them impossible to read, because their motives stem from purpose, not personal gain. The absence of ego also redefines their concept of power. The chosen ones embody authority not through domination but through presence. Their quiet confidence confuses those who equate strength with loudness. In moments where others seek to boast or control, they simply remain grounded, guiding the outcome through calm, strategic composure. Their approach often transforms traditional power dynamics, making them both mysterious and deeply respected figures. Another defining trait of the chosen ones is their emotional distance, a calm detachment that many misinterpret as indifference. Yet this distance is not coldness, it's clarity. By maintaining separation from intense emotional reactions, they preserve perspective. This emotional neutrality allows them to see situations from above, unobstructed by bias or impulse. This power of detachment gives them resilience in the face of outcomes that would sway others. They stay aligned with their long-term goals, unmoved by temporary wins or losses. This mindset serves them especially well in high-pressure situations, where emotion can cloud judgment. Their unshakable composure allows them to make choices guided by strategy rather than reaction. Because of this clarity, the chosen ones often act in unconventional ways, making decisions that others fear to make. Free from emotional attachment, they evaluate each challenge from a higher vantage point, choosing what serves the bigger vision. This detachment shields them from chaos, enabling them to lead with innovation and foresight. Far from being a weakness, this discipline of distance is a source of their strength and influence. Their presence acts like a mirror, forcing self-reflection in those around them. To be in their company is to face one's own truth, insecurities, and hidden fears. This effect can be uncomfortable, but it is also transformative, inspiring growth and self-awareness in those who encounter them. Whenever the chosen ones enter any sphere, the balance of power changes. They redefine influence, not through visible control, but through a quiet mastery of psychology and emotion. Their ability to alter power structures with subtle gestures is where their real authority resides. Their perceptiveness could be likened to X-ray vision, seeing beyond appearances, straight into the essence. This depth of observation often leads others to profound realizations and internal change, simply from interacting with them. The leadership of the chosen ones is characterized by quiet magnetism. Their influence doesn't scream, it lingers, shaping thoughts and choices long after they've gone. Their presence transforms paths, inspiring reflection and awakening in those they touch. For them, silence is not emptiness, it's communication. The art of deliberate silence often speaks more powerfully than speech, guiding minds and emotions in subtle ways words cannot. Their mastery of restraint reveals the hidden strength in stillness, the wisdom of conserving energy until its use becomes impactful. Patience and composure are their defining marks. The chosen ones understand timing, they know when to move and when to wait. They recognize that time is not an obstacle but an ally. This patience fuels their mastery, ensuring that every action lands with precision and purpose. Ultimately, the path of the chosen ones is a journey of continual becoming. Their qualities are not meant only to be admired, they are lessons to embody. Continue exploring these insights, share your reflections, and keep this dialogue alive.